champions. Happy Friday morning, coming to you live from the 5 a.m. Club. We're going to probably conquer our morning to own our day. Hope you're having a fantastic Friday. And when I say own your morning to conquer your day, that's what we're talking about, right? We're talking about really understanding how to manage all your time. And I was thinking about this last night because it's so easy for me when I think the expression is life starts lifing, right? And I'm just feeling stressed this week, and a lot of it's external, not work related and stuff. And it's easy for your brain to say, you know, I was reading something where it's in order to feel like you're in control. Sometimes if you feel out of control all day, the only thing you can control is like your bedtime or your sleep and your habits, and that leads to the dopamine chase of doom scrolling, right? And I can catch myself with the best of them doom scrolling. So, you know, I'm on Instagram or Facebook or something like that, or Twitter. And I had to really force myself to say, no, you need to get to sleep. You need to get your 6-7 hours that works for me, and make sure you're getting up and not being stressed or late for the gym. And so now as I'm on my way to the gym, like, one, I'm glad I did that. At the time I wasn't. At the time I wanted to stay up. And I'm glad I did it because this morning's going to go really smoothly, right? I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to be done at the gym by 7. That's going to give me, a full hour before the 8 o'clock call to really get organized on the things I need to do this morning in order to get ready for the day, in order to make sure the day is efficient. And having that time in the morning makes all the difference in the world for me the rest of the day. And so when I'm talking about that every single morning, I'm talking about it's so much better than waking up and just feeling rushed, right? And waking up and feeling like, oh my goodness, I'm struggling to get on the morning call, or I missed the morning call, or, now I haven't had breakfast, I haven't had my coffee, I haven't done this, and now you're, anxious, and then that anxiety kind of transitions over to the phone. Now you're making your first call. Maybe you're not quite awake yet, maybe you're not quite ready there, maybe you missed an appointment, did stuff like that, and now that first call can kind of become not great, and sometimes you miss some opportunities. And so I'm just telling everybody that from that efficiency standpoint, and understanding that whether it's Friday or Monday or Wednesday or whatever, just those routines, that's so important to me. Now from the Friday message, here's your reminder, right? Friday, higher answer rates, especially because some businesses are closed today, right? So you're just going to see less people calling, less competition, and so therefore the answer rate from our clients will be higher, and then even higher tomorrow, right? Tomorrow you're going to see really high answer rates because, again, 4th of July, yes, it's 250 and there's things to celebrate, but for the vast majority of our clients, they might watch it on TV, right? They'll watch the fireworks from DC or from New York or from wherever, and maybe they've got something in their local, community or park or something like that. But the vast majority of them are home all day, right? So if you are not where you need to be, if you're not at your 25 hours, 30 hours, if you're not at 5,000, 10,000 AP that you want to be at, my humble opinion, do not take the whole day off tomorrow. Do not be like, I'm going to go wander around and look for barbecues or do this or go to the lake or the beach or whatever. And instead say, I'm going to get up in the morning. I'm going to have my routine. I'm going to take advantage of Saturday Sales Club. I'm going to get there at 9 o'clock, be with my team, put some dials and put some activity. And sure, if you've got plans for dinner or fireworks, something like that, that's in the evening, right? And if you don't have plans, just push through. They're going to answer the phone. You're going to see higher answer rates. And I promise you, come next Friday when your paycheck hits, you're not going to regret it, right? So be smart about it. Understand how to run your business. Understand that there are millions of Americans, especially restaurants and bars and marinas and beach and lifeguards and all this stuff that are going to be working all weekend long, and taking advantage of the extra income opportunity that's presenting itself to them. So you should take advantage of it too. So let's aspire to be better today than we were yesterday. Let's do it every single day, folks. Routine, consistency, accountability, even in the holidays. That's my message this morning. Let's have a fantastic Friday. See you guys in the National Call soon. I'm out. Woo!